Cheating. It's one of the harshest betrayals someone can face in a relationship. But what happens when a Sigma male, a man who thrives on independence, self-mastery, and emotional control, gets cheated on? Let me tell you, it's not what you'd expect. Sigma males handle betrayal differently. They don't lash out, they don't beg, and they certainly don't let it define them. Instead, they turn heartbreak into a powerful moment of transformation. In this video, we're breaking down 10 things Sigma males will do when they're cheated on, and these are lessons anyone can apply to their own lives. Whether you've been betrayed before or just want to understand the Sigma mindset better, you're going to want to stick around for this one because their response is nothing short of inspiring. 1. They withdraw to reflect. The first thing a Sigma male does when faced with betrayal is to step back. But this isn't running away, it's a calculated move. Sigma males are deeply introspective, and they know that to process something as painful as infidelity, they need space and solitude. In these quiet moments, they dive deep into their thoughts, analyzing every aspect of the situation. They'll ask themselves questions like, what could I have done differently? Were there red flags I ignored? What does this teach me about relationships and trust? Unlike others who might immediately vent to friends or seek external validation, Sigmas trust their own inner voice. This period of reflection isn't just about making sense of the betrayal, it's about regaining emotional balance. They understand that reacting impulsively could lead to regret, so they take their time to gather their thoughts and plan their next steps. It's during this solitude that they begin to rebuild themselves from the inside out. 2. They don't chase for explanations. When someone cheats, the natural instinct for most people is to demand answers. Why did you do this? Wasn't I enough? How long has this been going on? But a Sigma male? He doesn't waste his energy on questions like these. Sigmas understand that no explanation can undo what's been done. They also know that chasing for answers often leads to more pain and manipulation. The cheater might twist the truth, blame external factors, or try to justify their actions in ways that only deepen the wound. Rather than giving the cheater a platform to explain themselves, Sigmas let the actions speak for themselves. This doesn't mean they don't care or aren't hurt. They just prioritize their dignity. To them, the betrayal is a reflection of the other person's character, not their own worth. By refusing to chase for closure, they reclaim their power and ensure they don't get drawn into unnecessary drama. 3. They cut off toxicity without hesitation. One of the most defining traits of a Sigma male is his ability to walk away when something no longer serves him. When cheated on, a Sigma doesn't stick around hoping things will get better or give endless chances in the name of love. He knows that trust, once broken, is incredibly hard to rebuild. So, he cuts ties, quickly and decisively. This might mean blocking the cheater's number, unfollowing them on social media, and even distancing himself from mutual friends who might stir up drama. To a Sigma, this isn't about being cold or petty. It's about protecting his peace. By cutting off toxicity, the Sigma makes it clear that betrayal is a deal breaker. He values his self-respect too much to allow someone who hurt him to remain in his life. And when he walks away, it's with the full intention of never looking back. 4. They control their emotions. Emotional control is one of the Sigma male's greatest strengths. Even in the face of heartbreak, he doesn't let his emotions take over. There's no shouting, no public outbursts, and no messy confrontations. Instead, he processes his feelings internally on his own terms. This doesn't mean he suppresses his emotions. Far from it. Sigmas feel deeply. They just don't believe in letting their emotions dictate their actions. They understand that reacting in anger or desperation only gives more power to the person who hurt them. Instead, they channel their pain into constructive outlets like working out, journaling, or immersing themselves in their passions. Their calm demeanor can often leave people wondering, how can he be so composed? But for the Sigma, It's not about being unemotional. It's about mastering his emotions and refusing to let betrayal define him. 5. They focus on self-improvement. When a Sigma male is cheated on, he doesn't wallow in self-pity. Instead, he shifts his focus to self-improvement. He sees heartbreak as an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and better than before. This might mean doubling down on his fitness goals, taking on new challenges at work, or learning a skill he's always been interested in. For a Sigma, self-improvement isn't just a distraction, it's a way of reclaiming his power. He knows that becoming the best version of himself is the ultimate way to rise above betrayal. And here's the thing. When the cheater sees the Sigma thriving, looking better, feeling better, and achieving more, it's often a wake-up call for what they've lost. But by then, the Sigma has already moved on, focused entirely on his own growth and happiness. 6. They seek lessons, not bitterness. Where many people might hold on to anger and resentment after being cheated on, Sigma males take a different approach. They don't let betrayal turn them bitter. Instead, they focus on what they can learn from the experience. Every situation, no matter how painful, holds a lesson. Sigmas ask themselves, what does this teach me about people? How can I protect myself better in the future? What does this reveal about my own boundaries? By seeking lessons, they ensure that the betrayal serves a purpose in their personal growth. This mindset helps them heal without carrying the heavy burden of bitterness. They don't waste time wishing ill on the cheater or dwelling on what could have been. Instead, they take the pain and turn it into wisdom, something that makes them even more resilient moving forward. 7. They don't seek revenge for some. The instinct after being cheated on is to seek revenge, to hurt the cheater in the same way they were hurt. But Sigma males don't waste their time with petty acts of retaliation. Sigmas understand that revenge only keeps them tied to the person who betrayed them. Instead of plotting payback, they focus on their own happiness and success. They know that the best revenge is living well, thriving in every area of life, while the cheater is left to deal with their own guilt and mistakes. This approach not only protects the Sigma's peace, but also sets him apart. While others are consumed by anger and revenge, the Sigma rises above it, proving that his self-worth isn't dependent on anyone else's actions. 8. They strengthen their boundaries. Betrayal is a painful reminder that not everyone deserves access to your inner world. After being cheated on, a Sigma male doesn't shut himself off completely, but he does reevaluate his boundaries. He becomes more intentional about who he trusts, setting clear limits to protect himself from future hurt. This might mean taking more time to get to know someone before diving into a relationship, or being upfront about his expectations from the start. Strengthening boundaries isn't about building walls, it's about creating healthy filters. Sigmas ensure that only those who truly value and respect them are allowed into their lives, making them even more selective about their relationships moving forward. 9. They prioritize their independence. Cheating serves as a powerful reminder to Sigma males of the importance of independence. While they may have invested deeply in the relationship, betrayal reinforces their belief in self-reliance. They double down on their independence, focusing on their career, hobbies, and personal goals. They refuse to let heartbreak derail their sense of purpose or identity. For a Sigma, happiness comes from within, not from someone else's validation. This renewed focus on independence is what allows them to heal so effectively. They don't wait for closure or apologies. They move forward on their own terms, with their head held high. 10. They move on, but never forget. Sigma males are masters of moving on. They don't cling to the past or let betrayal hold them back. But that doesn't mean they forget. For a Sigma, betrayal becomes a lesson, a chapter in their story that reminds them of their resilience. They don't carry grudges, but they do carry wisdom. This balance of moving on while staying vigilant ensures they're stronger and smarter in future relationships. By letting go of the pain but holding on to the lesson, Sigmas turn heartbreak into something empowering. They move forward with clarity, confidence, and an unshakable sense of self-worth. Cheating might break some people, but not Sigma males. They take the pain, turn it into power, and rise above it all. Their approach is a blueprint for handling betrayal with strength and dignity. So if you've ever faced heartbreak, take inspiration from the Sigma way. Reflect, grow, and rise stronger than ever.